Sydney to Singapore.
Hey guys, how's it going? I'm Hunter and this is part 2 of the NYC to Singapore trip. So here I am at the JFK Terminal 4 transit area. I'm going to show you around some of the shops here. So the first shop is this Lego shop. It has been decorated for Christmas, and then there's this very cute Christmas tree and a Christmas train just circling the tree. And here is the Statue of Liberty. So every piece I believe was like built onto the statue. And here there are just some other shoppers here looking around and maybe getting some gift sets back home. This is another gift shop. So, and then there is a McDonald's here. So there is a long line. I think this was at about 4 p.m. Like it's not really lunch and it's not really dinner, but there's always a long line at McDonald's. And here I'm gonna walk all the way to the gate area, and you can see that the clock here is supplied by Rolex. I've been wanting to get a Rolex watch, but I don't have the money for it. So if you can sponsor, drop me a DM. This is another gift shop selling the classic New York like t-shirts and hoodies. This one is a melt shop. I think it's selling some like burgers. To be honest, the burgers look really enticing, but I've just taken something light before I came, so it's fine. And I would thought that this was like a line for an airport gate, but it's actually a fast food restaurant. So there are some people here waiting for their airplane to board. And here I'm gonna walk a bit further to the gift shops here. So this one is like selling some kind of like light refreshments and snacks. So I think the price was pretty marked up from the grocery stores. This one I was quite surprised to see because they're like selling Sony headphones here, classic headphones, and one headphones cost about $400. Then here I am waiting for the plane. It's about 2 hours before the flight, so I have to sit here for another like 1.5 hours before boarding starts. So pretty soon after boarding starts, and this is a Singapore Airlines flight, so I think it was quite well organized because they actually put out the sort of like stands here for you to check what group you are in to before boarding. And it's pretty like sometimes the airplanes they don't put out the boards, and then they just say like, oh, you know, group 4 please board or group 5 please board. So this one is pretty clear, and there are like fixed lines for this, so you can see that I think this is quite well done here. It's pretty organized. And then this is the flight, so we are gonna get a transit to Frankfurt before we go direct to Singapore. Stay tuned.